What's up, guys? Today we're going to be working on this, and particularly the water heater. Normally we work on cars, trucks, motor swaps, and biggie, no big deal. But today we're working on this guy. Don't mind the tripod. We got to replace the water heater in it. Probably gonna give it a bath too because it's nasty. But water heater's here. We got to replace it because it does not work anymore, and the dealership sent us a new one. So this should be a bit of a chore. Good times. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna probably have to go get some silicone and all that, but let's go. Alright, so we do have our new one here. So I'm gonna take this one out. It looks like we have 3 hoses we have to hook up, and then 4 wires we have to solder in. So it shouldn't be too bad. I have to run and go get some silicone because I couldn't find any. So just to put on the back of around this guy and then be done. Man, the crows are out. What is up with these birds? All right, let's keep. All right, so you can see I took like a putty knife, kind of break up this stuff right here, and just kind of, you gotta break that seal. We'll clean it off, clean all this stuff off, but you gotta get in there pretty good and break it up, and then it'll just separate. And hopefully, I mean, if I need to, I can get inside. I'll go inside underneath the front mattress, and I'll go behind there and unhook everything. I'm gonna need to probably get a towel or a bucket or a little tub or tray or something to catch any water that'll be still in the pipes. But this was probably the hardest part. So, well, hopefully we still got to do the wiring and some other stuff, but I'm gonna be really happy to actually get rid of this white cover. Like, what the hell, you know? So this one seems a little bit better made. We'll see. It's probably just a newer version of that, so whatever. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get inside here and see. And a couple other parts I gotta put on. Those videos are coming. There's the actual control over there, but I'm gonna go ahead. Is this sealed down? What? What is in there? What are you? Wiring? This has got to be the water heater right here. Yep, there we go. There's our 2 hookups. What is that? Is that wire disconnected? Yes, it is. Cool, we got a shut-off valve right there. That's nice. Pump up some kind. Sweet. So there's the outside. I'm gonna probably take this mattress off and move it so I don't have to rest it on my head like I'm doing. So I've already turned off the cold water, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn off what it looks like to be the hot water. Then the supply line. I should have minimized my water, the amount of water that I'm going to get in here. I don't think these lines are pressurized or pressure. I don't think they're under pressure just because the unit's been without water for a minute. But I could be wrong. I probably am. But I think they took this apart to stop it from having any supply of power, but I gotta see where the heck this is going. Can't really see in there. I gotta stick my head down in there. What the heck is this? Yeah, this is what I gotta get rid of. I may just cut the power right here. I may just cut it to pull it out. We got our two blue, no idea what those are, but I'm just gonna do a direct swap. Blind. Let's do this. Sealant, and then we're gonna clean that up, and then I'm probably gonna vacuum some of this out because there's a lot of stuff in there, dirt and grime and whatnot, and you know, pride in your work and all that. Clean up where you can when you're in there. And then once I get that cleaned out, I'm gonna go ahead and degrease everything around here so that I can get a good seal with my new sealant, and then I'm probably gonna put a bead around the new one like this one did. And then we'll start mocking it up to get ready to be put in place. Go from there. Let's back out a little bit. Sweet. All right, so now that we got it out, now we gotta clean off all of this stuff. So we're gonna get started. Translucent, which is okay. So now what we're gonna do is we just kind of staged it in place and left a little gap behind here. So what we're gonna come in with is our silicone. We're gonna take the silicone and go back behind here and cake it all up in there, and then we're gonna wipe off the excess around the edges. I want to get it really nice and thick because there was a leak last time that wasn't evident until we took it off. So that's what I'm gonna do this time around. And then once we get that set in place, we're gonna let it sit for a little while, and then we're gonna attach everything in the back, or we could just probably attach everything in the back and then let it dry overnight. We don't have any rain on the forecast, so we should be fine. So I'm thinking we might just knock this all out. What do you think, Addie?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Let's do it. pretty well sealed off. I just went ahead and ran around it, make sure it was all sealed up, and I took this little rubber grommet that's gonna prevent water from going inside here. I'm gonna leave this off for a minute just so that we can let the silicone, or yeah, the silicone or the weather stripping, whatever it is, the sealant. Oh, that way we can prevent it, or that it will completely dry, and then we won't have to worry about it getting removing anything from this. So we're just gonna let it dry for a little bit, and then we'll come back and actually what we can do is we can start plugging things in on the back.
Yeah, we can start.
Let's do that then.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna move you inside. So you remember that time I said that that side was the water line or something? It's not, it's the gas line. So this is the gas line.
So the
This is water, blue, cold water. Blue is our inlet, and red is obviously our outlet. So hooked up any of our wiring. I'm gonna wait until I get my batteries in to do any wiring, because I don't want to let this thing sit with the solar panels and risk frying this thing up again. So we're gonna let this sit for a little while, but this should be kind of like a quick crash course on how I installed this. Thank you for watching. We're gonna probably switch over to the, oh, we got plenty of parts left, so let's keep going.